Students, today we shall start second lesson of the book First Flight, and title of the lesson is Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. It is one of the extract of his biography, and in this extract there is description about his childhood, about his adolescence, about his 30 years imprisonment. So open your book on page number 17 to see the beginning paragraphs of the lesson. 10th May dawned bright and clear. 10th May it happened on May 10th. Dawned bright in the morning, it was bright. What was bright? The day. Which date? 10th May. 10th May was bright and clear. For the past few days, I had been pleasantly besieged by dignitaries and world leaders who were coming to pay their respect before the inauguration. For the past few days, for some days, I had been pleasantly besieged. I is used for the narrator. Who is the narrator? Nelson Mandela was surrounded. Besieged means surrounded by dignitaries, by the eminent people. Dignitaries means renowned people, and world leaders and leaders of the world. So who was surrounded? Nelson Mandela was surrounded. With whom? With eminent people and leaders of the world who were coming to pay their respect before the inauguration. And these people, these eminent people and these leaders gathered there before inauguration to pay respect to whom? To Nelson Mandela. The inauguration would be the largest gathering ever of international leaders on South African soil. The inauguration would be the largest gathering, and that inauguration was going to be a most huge gathering. Means that was the huge gathering, and on that land of South Africa, before that there was not any such type of gathering. Now see the second paragraph. The ceremonies took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheatre formed by the Union buildings in Pretoria. The ceremonies took place, ceremonies of inauguration were to take place in the lovely sandstone amphitheatre in one of the attractive buildings that was made of limestone, and it was one of the amphitheatre, and amphitheatre is a building without roof. There are only walls. Formed by the Union building in Pretoria, and that amphitheatre was made by one of the organization that is known Union Buildings, and it is located in Pretoria. So this amphitheatre was formed by Union Buildings in Pretoria. For decades, this had been the seat of white supremacy. For many 10 years, decade means 10-year time. So for many 10 years time, this had been the seat of white supremacy. Only white people sat on that seat, means only Britishers were ruling from that seat. And now it was the site of a rainbow gathering of different colors and nations for the installation of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. And now it was the site of rainbow. Now that was, what was? Amphitheatre was becoming a rainbow, means there were different colors, means there was the gathering of the people of different colors. Not only from Britishers were not there only, but there were people of other countries also. So gathering of different colors and nations for the installation of South Africa's first democratic and non-racial government. For the installation means establishment of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government, and it was the first time one of the democratic non-racial government was being made. The government in which there was no category, it was the government for all the kind of people of all race and all tribes. Now next paragraph. On that lovely autumn day, I was accompanied by my daughter Janani. On that lovely autumn, on that lovely autumn season day, I was accompanied. The narrator Nelson Mandela was in the company of his daughter Janani. What was the name of his daughter? Yes, the daughter of his name was Janani, and he was with his daughter Janani when he was going to become the president of Africa in that inauguration ceremony. On the podium, Mr. de Klerk was first sworn in as second deputy president. On the podium is a place from where anyone gives a speech. So, on the podium, Mr. de Klerk was first sworn in as second deputy president. There was Mr. de Klerk, and Mr. de Klerk took pledge as second deputy president. Sworn in means took pledge, and he took pledge as second deputy president. So, who did take pledge as second deputy president? Mr. de Klerk. Then Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as first deputy president. After him, Thabo Mbeki was sworn in. Thabo Mbeki took place as first deputy president. So, who did become first deputy president? Who did take place as first deputy president? Yes, Thabo Mbeki. When it was my turn, now it was the turn of Nelson Mandela. I pledge to obey and uphold the Constitution. He sworn in to obey. Pledge means swear. So he swore to obey and uphold the Constitution, to obey the directives of Constitution and uphold, and to devote myself to the well-being. And he took pledge to devote himself to the well-being of the Republic and its people, for the betterment of the Republic of Africa and the people of Africa. So I think these paragraphs are clear to you. Thank you.